Hello music makers, this is a step-by-step tutorial on how to install M-Audio Firewire 410 on Macintosh, and it works to El Capitan, Sierra, High Sierra and Mojave. As you may know, M-Audio is a shitty company that sometimes makes good hardware, which is the case of F410, but they stopped to assist their clients on older devices, and they refuse to update old firmwares in order to force you to buy new gear. So what you're going to find here is a workaround to install this interface. First of all, turn on your Mac with the sound card disconnected. Remember that we need to avoid plugging in and unplugging Firewire cables to computers while they are turned on. Letter B, download the files from the description's link. Letter C, do not run the files from an external flash drive. At the beginning I tried that and it didn't work, so put the files on the Mac's memory and everything is gonna run fine. Letter D, once you download the files, choose a permanent location for them and do not change its names, okay? We are going to see ahead a procedure that recognizes the file's path and name, so again, do not change it. Okay, now you are ready to go, so let's move to the installation stages. As you can see, I chose to drop my files here at my Documents folder. And you will download everything organized like mine. Here you can see all the folders you need to use. So procedure number 1, uninstall previous drivers. If you have tried to install previous versions, you will need to run an uninstaller. So go to the first folder and run this uninstall. Yeah. Continue, install. Type your password and hit return. Drag this window just a little, go to the upper window and hit uninstall, proceed. And now you will need to restart your machine. So click restart, go down here and click OK and close this window. Procedure number 2, you are going to insert a code at the terminal. It means to open up some vulnerabilities on your system, but I don't know to say which ones they are. Therefore, everything you are going to do here is under your responsibility, but I can tell you by experience that in the end your Mac should be fine. Procedure number 2, reboot your Mac. Once you hear that sound, hit the keys Command and R and keep them pressed while Mac is rebooting. Keep pressing until you see a black screen, and when you see the black screen, release the keys. Head over to Utilities, Terminal, go to this white window and type CSR util disable with a single space between the two terms. Hit return and restart your Mac one more time. Procedure number 3, installing the driver. Point to the downloaded files, go to the first folder and run the M-Audio Firewire.mpkg. Click continue, 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 agree, install, type your password one more time, hit install software, and continue to the installation. And here's something very important. If you are a El Capitan user, you can restart your Mac one more time and jump to the procedure number 5. For Sierra, High Sierra and Mojave users, just drag this window and left it for a while. We're going to step in the procedure number 4. On the downloaded files, go to the second folder and run the Run Me First and Only Once. This application has this name because you need to run it only now, unlike the two upper files called Stage 1 and Stage 2, but we are going to talk about them later. So hit Run Me First and Only Once, click this window, type your password and hit return. Now go to the window you left aside earlier and hit turn off. Procedure number 5. With the Mac turned off, turn on the F410 button and connect the Firewire cable to the Mac. Be sure you are using a good cable because faulty cables can cause not functioning devices. In my case, I'm using a 800 to 400 cable. Turn on your Mac one more time and you may notice a flashing blue light on your interface, which is not a problem for now. You may also notice this white window that can or cannot appear. If it's being displayed, means that the Run Me First and Only Once worked well. Procedure number 6. We are going to replace the Panels app. Point again to the downloaded files, go to the third folder and copy the file M-Audio Firewire. So let's copy it. Go to Applications, not here, Applications, and paste the file M-Audio Firewire. Now drag and drop the same file to your dock, but don't click in it. You can delete the older one if you please, and close the application window. At this point I can imagine that you are getting tired of this fucking shit, but don't give up, we are almost there. So the procedure number 7, applying the stages 1 and 2. But first, it's very important to say that you need to do this now and also every single time you want to use your Macintosh with your F410. Always, forever, every time you need to apply stage 1 and 2. Okay, so let's move to the procedure number 7. For the last time, point to the downloaded files, go to the second folder and run the stage 1. Type your password and hit return. Now you will realize that the blue light on your sound card stopped flashing. Close this window and run the stage 2. Type in your password and hit return in a dirty and disrespectful fashion. Close this window and now we are going to test our panel. We did pasted our panel launcher on the dock, so click in it, open, and voila! Our panel is gracefully installed. Yeah! If you got here and saw that the blue light on your sound card is no more blinking and the panel is correctly installed but the sound card is not processing the sound, then you need to check the Mac sound preferences, which is our final step. Go to the preferences, hit menu, sound, and if isn't selected, select the F410 driver and now you are ready to go. Let's test it. And that's it, music makers. Hope it helps, and please give me a like if you found useful information here. I'd like to clarify that the credits for this driver are not mine. I just found it in a Facebook group where you can find more M-Audio's drivers. On the screen you can see the name of this group. So that's it, my friends. Happy music making and M-Audio. You suck.